Okay then, so the Classic Hot Rods coming out on track then for their grand final for the Irish Championship today then. So 68 Callum Thornton is on pole position predictably in this race for the Classic Hot Rods. Plenty of action still to coming up to 25 laps ahead of us from this incredible entry of Classics. We've got 14 cars here in total tonight. Obviously we did have one car leave us a little bit earlier on. Phil Hulley, number 713, not back out there for this race. So next round on the track then will be the second place car in just a few minutes time. Like I said, Callum Thornton reformed upon the front row of the grid. He will be joined by number 30, David Ryan, one of our London-based drivers in the 351 Barry Lee Mark 1 machine with the gold roof on the top. He's not the world champion in this formula yet. That will be held at Wimbledon in March. Row number 2 then is 79 Owen Potter in the Starlet, and then we've got a Mark II Escort in the shape of Aaron McGrath, doing one of the most insane burnouts I've ever seen in Classic Hot Rods. Next we've got 389, the Dark Horse timing lead in another Toyota Starlet. That's the second of the two Starlets here today. And there should be another car joining us. Yes, indeed, so it's Porky Pig himself, number 36, Roy Anderson, in a Mark II Escort, the all-purple machine. That's group number 1 then. We'll have another group of 6 cars to come round for you in a moment's time. Here's one of them. Well, I can't say the name on air, but there's Yellow Winkle, number 524, going backwards to his grid position. And the Yorkshireman, number 83, Ben Singleton, in his Mark II Escort as well. So that's the head of group number 2. I think we just had a J-turn done over on the third and fourth bend for Yellow Winkle there. Fair play. As they fall into line there, and well, one car's gone to its wrong grid slot. That's a good start to the night. Right then, so I think they're going to sort themselves out. And yes, now they're in line. There we go. Yeah, that took a bit of doing. Honestly, there's only 13 cars here. Right then, we'll get the next couple of cars round to join us on the grid in just a few moments' time in this Classic Hot Rod Irish Championship. Of course, the pole man is 68 Callum Thornton, who won the English Championship 2 weeks ago at Yarmouth. Here's next row, treble 2, Levi Murray on home turf tonight. And 175, the Welshman, Steve Evans. Like I say, not very far for Levi Murray to come tonight, all the way just going up the road from Ballymoney. And there is 190, Wayne Pearson, one of our Lancashire-based drivers from Saddleworth. So obviously wrong side of the border for him. 53 Nigel Foster with the next one round in the Martini liveried Escort. And then we'll get the last car round to join us on the grid, just waiting for sort themselves out. It looks like Nigel Foster's not gone yet. So next time we've got our very own Captain Chaos, never mind Ian Higgins. We've got our very own John Maver here tonight. He's taken a few interesting lines across the grass tonight and given a few people heart attacks. So hopefully that doesn't happen again here, but 53 Nigel Foster make his way around as well now in the Martini car. So there you go, 13 Classic Hot Rods on track. This will be a 25 lap race with a rolling start, same as the English Championship 2 weeks ago at Yarmouth. Next week, of course, is another championship, same format as tonight. There'll be the Southern Championship of Mendips Raceway near Bristol, but we're just waiting for the all clear. Then this will be, like I say, one rolling lap before we go into battle for 25 laps of hard, fast hot rod racing. So away you go then. Sound of the 5th of Beethoven once again heralds them into life, and this will be a distance of 25 laps, as already mentioned a couple of times. Callum Thornton going for 2 titles in 2 title meetings. Can he make his streak then? 3 titles, Hatchiker finals, of course, he's won 2 of them already. Yarmouth and Ipswich in quick succession. He's going to try and get another one here. Green flag next to the time up with the Classic Hot Rod, the Irish Championship for 2021, season number 1. So down towards 1 and 2 for the first time. Callum Thornton gets the lead. Got a spin in the back of the pack there. Rango's 5-2-4. Young got some contact with 18 minutes into. Got the first spinner of the race up there on the airport bend. But we are okay and away for the rest of the 12 cars. So everyone is managing to get themselves round the first bend okay now then. So 68, 79, 30, 389 and 957 the top 5. So incredibly exciting opening lap for the Classic Hot Rods, and Callum Thornton picking up exactly where he left off last week at Ipswich with the win in the final down there at Ipswich, plus a couple of heat wins as well into the bargain. Undoubtedly the fastest man in the Classic Hot Rods so far this season, Adam Turner and Scott Kinton challenging at moments with both those drivers' absence tonight for various reasons. But 68, 79 to the top two. 30, David Ryan's got Simon Lee, got a tangle behind. Triple 2, Levi Murray's gone round. That's caused a pile up there as Nigel Foster going involved, got a place, got a pile up on turn 2. Those tracks almost blocked down there. Got, oh dear, Pearson trying to get going again. All leaders, oh dear me. 68 comes around the outside, no Foster went down the inside. The rest of them had to just thread the needle through the middle. 389 Simon Lee and the top 5, so a bit of a tangle developing on turns 1 and 2 as you saw there briefly, but that's allowed Callum to extend his race lead. It's Starlet second and third place now, with the only Mark Van Escort on track in 4th, with Aaron McGrath in 5th place. Oh, got 2 cars to the centre green there is Nigel Foster, I think maybe a tyre deflation there, went flying to the centre green. That took out Ben Singleton for the tyres, so a bit of a tangle on the far side as well now. So like the English Championship 2 weeks ago, very chaotic championship race for the Classics. Very damaging so far, this one. And oh yeah, the Winkle sandwiches 83 goes into towards fence. That might be for revenge for the opening lap of racing. They're going to get a blue flag now as your race leader Callum Thornton comes down the inside, the pair on them, and he's on the road to the Irish Championship for season number 1. He'll defend that title next season, of course, in April. Oh dear, got a bit of a problem there for our leader as he got caught up with Captain Chaos at the far side. So hopefully things will start to settle down a bit more in this Classic Hot Rod Irish Championship, and finding it very hard to keep up with a few things here as they go round, and Owen Potter's closed the gap now in the Toyota Starlet. I say Owen at the moment has been more focused on racing touring cars, of course, rather than the oval racing side of things, but he's still very much involved with the OGRT Classic Hot Rods. He's very grateful to have his attendance as always, as I'm for every single time he does race the Classics week in, week out. Good field of cars here tonight. So 14 cars took to the track in heats 1 and 2 anyway. Didn't quite have so many cars for the remaining parts of the meeting. But 68, 79, 389, 30 and 957 the top 5. 6 places, 36 runs, and trying to look around the outside of the lone Irishman here tonight, Aaron McGrath, number 957. Down the far side then, the rest of the field comes storming on through. Your leader, he's still Callum Thornton, number 68. He's been reeled right in by the 2 starlets of Potter and Lee at the moment. We've got John Mather holding a bit of a train of cars, a mix of lap traffic and leading traffic in that train. David Ryan now lapping 83 races. He's got the inside line going into turn number 3 there. And David is going to go through on the inside. And well, still side by side. Higgins and McGrath, number 95. So he's hovering on the back bumper of David Ryan. He's been hovering on that back bumper since lap number 1 of racing. John Mather collects the back straight fence once more, gives it a bit of a shake. I think the back straight wall won that battle because it's well made of concrete. Can't argue facts, can you? Anyway, the rest of the field comes storming on through on the far side. McGrath is still challenging on the back of the over the back of David Ryan there as we're under some bang door panels briefly with 34 John Mather down on turn number 3. Very much a very interesting race so far for the Classics. A lot of battling going on up and down the field. The top 3 are somewhat broken clear now. They've got a race of their own with David Ryan and McGrath frantically trying to chase them down. Renderson's lost a heap of time in back market traffic in this one. You can see the scream of the Crosswell engines, particularly in those Toyota Starlets. Very high speed indeed down the far side. That's more or less where the hot rods have become hot as we know today then. 5 laps to go, Miss Side, please. 5 laps to go for 68 Callum Thornton, your race leader. So after the early opening exchanges then, things have settled right down. We've lost a few cars from the grid. I think there's only about 10 of them left going at this point. There was 13 who took to the start. 3 of them are gone. .34 John Mather is now going to be, I think possibly, yeah, I think that's an on-track position between Mather and Pearson there, but they have got the race leader Callum Thornton on their back bumper now. Pearson gets a bit of a nudge from your race leader, and through goes Callum Thornton. Potter is now right on the back bumper of Thornton. We've lost Simon Lee a little bit further down the raceway now. He's dropped back. 2 laps to go, Miss So please. 2 laps to go then for your race leader, 68 Callum Thornton. He's got to hold off Owen Potter for another lap and a bit now. Down the far side for the penultimate time into turns 3 and 4. Leader of the national points. 2 final wins in 2 weeks. Down the home straight into 1 and 2 for the last time. Can Callum Thornton make the hat-trick of final wins? We're going to find out into the final bend. Oh, a bit of a nudge down to the wall for John Mather, but the J flag is about to go up. And down on 68, Callum Thornton. He wins tonight's Classic Hot Rod Irish Championship. Owen Potter was second place. I believe it was still third place. Went the way of Simon Lee, number 389. And the rest of them come through. Okay, Mr. Please, you have them all, Mr. Please. Red flags, thank you on that one for the Classic Hot Rod Irish Championship for season number 1 of the Classic Hot Rods. Callum Thornton, undoubtedly your race winner. Dustin Burnett's down there on turns 3 and 4 for good measure. On turns 1 and 2, for good measure. Red flags on the circuit. Okay then, results time of tonight's Classic Hot Rod Grand Final. So first, 68 Callum Thornton. Second, 79 Owen Potter. And third, 389 Simon Lee. Fourth, number 30 David Ryan. And fifth, 957 Aaron McGrath. Sixth, 36 Ray Anderson. Seventh, 524 Yellow Winkle. 8th, 34 John Mather. 9th, 190 Wayne Pearson. And 10th and last car to finish, 83 Ben Singleton. Once again, just numbers for you: 68, 79, 389, 30, 957, 36, 524, 340, 190 and 83. That's your order then in this one for the Hot Rod Final. Got Callum Thornton going around turns 3 and 4 on the victory lap. Thank you very much, gentlemen. And we'll hope to see you again next week at Mendips Raceway for the Southern Championship, where hopefully we have another good entry of around 14 Classic Hot Rods.